Hello, I'm David Chaston with 90 at 9, brought to you by interest.co.nz. This is where you get everything you need to know in 90 seconds at 9 o'clock, including some catch-up news after the Waitangi Day break. The fast shift into smart manufacturing is seeing significant rises in US labour productivity. They climbed at an annual rate of 3.2% in the fourth quarter of 2013. Their latest data on initial jobless claims came in significantly below a week ago and below market expectations. The US trade balance widened somewhat in January as imports grew and exports fell. New York equities are up strongly in midday trade. Benchmark US Treasury 10-year bond yields are up to 2.7% again. Oil is up marginally and gold is down marginally. The European Central Bank has held off from cutting rates, keeping its benchmark rate at a record low 0.25%. It has rejected action on deflation, although it has signalled that it may respond early next month. The Bank of England, in a similar monetary policy review, also sat on its hands, keeping all its settings unchanged. World food prices fell in January according to the United Nations FAO, the first decline in 3 months, as lower prices for grains, sugar and meat outweighed stronger prices for dairy products. Demand for all dairy products remains firm, especially from China, North Africa, the Middle East and the Russian Federation, where there is big demand for butter. Interestingly, world food prices at the end of 2013 were at their lowest year-end level since 2009. In China, it is coming to the end of their Spring Festival holiday, but snowstorms are nearly locking down travel. The cold snap that is affecting the US is also occurring in China, causing return home plans to be delayed. The Aussie trade balance has moved into a surplus on the back of strong grain exports, and Australian retail sales over the Christmas season were stronger than predicted. In fact, Aussie business confidence is rising and is at its best levels in 2.5 years, according to the recent NAB quarterly survey out yesterday. Australian businesses were anticipating a marked pickup in activity and investment in coming months. John Key is in Australia today and apparently tackling the Aussies over Woolworths' Buy Australian campaign, claiming it contravenes the CER deal. Woolworths own the Countdown chain in New Zealand, a major outlet for bulk Australian products, especially their home brand products. Woolworths is trying to cast the policy as a buy local fresh product campaign, ignoring the wider aspects. The New Zealand dollar starts today up nearly 1 cent from this time on Wednesday at 82.7 US cents, up against the Aussie at 92.2 Aussie cents, and the TWI is now at 77.9. I'm David Chaston. That was 90 at 9, brought to you by interest.co.nz.